Industry 4.0 is a short term that refers to the fourth industrial revolution, which is the phase of technology including the transformation of computer and automation towards the cyber-physical system. This new technology of Industry 4.0 also is defined as the high-touch plan, which is one of the strategic initiatives that introduced by government of Germany based on the technologies of information and communication. For the example are system of cyber-physical, Internet of Things, Internet of Physical, and Internet of Service. Industry 4.0 also introduced a concept of mixture between the real-world experience with the virtual world operation to improve and enhance the effective and productivity, communication, and collaboration at the workplace. Initially, this revolution is developed to obtain a high value of production's performance by individually greater rates of productivity in real-time monitoring and diagnostics and reduced rate of material waste in production. Of Industry 4.0, which is augmented reality, system integration, cloud computing, big data, IoT, which is Internet of Things, 3D printing, cybersecurity, autonomous robots, and simulation. For the video, it will discuss about the simulation in engineering education. In changes of education state, Industry 4.0 has brought into the phase of Education 4.0, which is a term that stands for a trend that developed based on principles of Industry 4.0 and the digitalization of institutions of higher education level and also in techniques and methods that apply in teaching and learning process. Basically, Education 4.0 was encouraged teachers and learners to utilize technology-based tools and resources rather than use textbooks, pens, and papers as in traditional class. One of the pillars of Industry 4.0 will be discussed is simulation. Simulation is a term that refers to the system that generated by computer in use to stimulate the reactions of dynamic and real characteristics of plant system. Simulation, also known as the method for e-learning tools with simulation facilities and software that used to investigate the behavior or characteristic of things or system which cannot be tested or evaluated in real mode, such as distribution of airflow in chamber, the flow of aerodynamics, pattern of weather, or explosion of nuclear. The simulation in gameplays are used to imitate real-world situations such as a war or run a business, especially in purpose of training or teaching mode. Next, the incorporation simulation in engineering education. Simulation is recognized as the best approach to implement in this education in order to introduce future engineers about the environment of real world and meet the real challenges at workplace. By using simulation software, engineering students are encouraged to be more creative, holistic, and critical thinking. By this simulation approach, engineering students tend to do less errors and faults during the physical implementation and installation system, and they have enough exposure with possibility to analyze and experience the situations and scenarios from the simulation software. This approach can be started to implement towards students in middle secondary school who is taking engineering, drawing, graphic communication, technical, and also students in technical and vocational education training program or any other engineering subject that offered to the secondary school. Some of the methods that can be implemented in engineering education by simulation, which are visual production lab or computer-aided design and manufacturing, which is software, game-based learning, simulation and analysis of virtual models based on finite elements method, communication, fluid dynamics. That's all from me. Thank you.